Hello, gamers. Hello, hello. QQ, thank you for the raid, dude. Hope your stream went well. Hope you got a PB. Are we skipping Blighttown? We are not. Famously, we are not skipping Blighttown. One day, perhaps, but I've got slop. You didn't? Damn. Hope the runs were good, though. Hope the stream was good. Do you have any idea when you're going to hear back about Partner? What's up, everybody? Alright. I don't need to re-randomize, which is strange and unusual. At least not yet. But we do have a prediction going. I think you can get an easy, free 300 channel points if you follow the channel, if you're not already, if you want to win big. Prediction today, since we already have a PB, is going to be probably the prediction that we're going to run from now on, even if this run dies. Which is, what kills me? Will it be a boss? A mini-boss? Will it be a regular enemy? Now, I know that there's sometimes a hard distinction there where it's like, well, what if it's a regular enemy but it's a Taurus demon? Because that's technically a boss and a mini-boss. The way that this randomizer works, we're going to treat the enemy type as the enemy type. Like, if it's a Taurus demon that's just out in the open, that's one of the regular enemy type Taurus demons, not one of the mini-boss ones. So, and to answer your question, Barricade, if it's poison, it depends on where I got poisoned. Because in something like Blighttown, I would likely just let the poison disappear before I get into a fight. And if it's like a boss fight, if it's like in Centipede's arena or something and I died to lava, that's technically a boss fight. Got me beating all 26. Well, I don't have to beat all 26 today. Or I guess all 19 that we have remaining today. We just need to keep the run going. But yeah, hope everyone's doing well. What's up, Llama? What's up, Frostwad? Hello, Barricade. Zio, Evan. Hope everyone's doing good. I'm excited to play some slop. For the first time in a long time, actually excited. No, I'm always excited to play this garbage. How's it going, Llama? I'm doing good. We can go and check out Centipede and just get an idea for what we're looking at. We don't have the Lord Vessel, so we don't want to rest. I do want to level up as soon as possible. Control. We're gonna resume, of course. Just banged my hand on my desk. That's fun. Listening to bass DI videos? Hell yeah. The optimal way to listen to bass. Yeah, don't bang my knee again. I was telling that story yesterday. That shit hurt so bad. Oh my god. Frostbot heard me scream. It was not unlike the QQ scream. Alright, this looks like fucking horrible assortment of awful enemies. I don't think any of these are aggro. I know there's like 2 enemies potentially that could be aggro, so we're just gonna take the fall damage. We're gonna purposely mistime the roll so we take the fall damage because otherwise it would be a glitch. And we don't do those in this challenge. That's true, I did scream yesterday. I sounded like a fucking wet bandit in Home Alone. It sounded like Kevin McAllister was hitting me with a blowtorch or something because Fish tried crawling onto my lap to get some of my food and he like misjudged it and started falling and clawed deep into my leg through my jeans. And it hurt so bad. You've been waiting for the ceaseless reveal for like an hour. Did we start the prediction? I think we did, right? I thought I did. I don't see it in the... We did, okay. Just making sure. I don't see the timer on it. Hang on. Did I do 30 seconds instead of 30 minutes? That would be stupid. Yeah, we accidentally closed it. One person... Okay, let's do this. Delete and return points. Oh, don't tell me I gotta put all the fucking things in again. Alright, well, we're gonna have to wait a couple more minutes here What kills the run? Sorry, I thought it was 30 minutes. Okay, boss, mini boss. I think I had, normal enemy, gravity, NPC / invader, or the run continues. Sorry about that. Get your bets back in. Now have 30 minutes. We only need the nothing option. So it's not as big of a victory potential here. Because it's more options, but... Alright, we're gonna see what Centipede is. But unless it's like Asylum Demon, I don't think we're gonna fight it. Now, Chad, I know what you're thinking. A lot of you just came from QQ's stream. You see a top pro Dark Souls player, and you're thinking, Pinwheel? You're running from Pinwheel? Pinwheel got shooters, literally, and I do not want to fuck around with Pinwheel right now. What we're going to do instead, right now, we're going to go... Come on, do it. Oh, I'll do it. What's up, Nobbendu? Hello. Trying to think of the best way to get to Undead Merchant. Oh yeah, that's fine, Barricade. So... this way's not ideal. I think we gotta go the long way. The normal way is not good. The enemies on the way, the normal way, I'm pretty sure were pretty terrible. We wanna go through Havel's Tower. Here's where I forgot to send up the elevator and I died of gravity. We're just letting the bet go a little longer. Nabindu, this was a rhetorical question. If you look down here, you'll see that I am on attempt number 259, give or take. I have played this game for thousands of hours. You're new here, so I'm going to assume you probably didn't see the stream yesterday to see all the bullshit that we have waiting for us, which is fine. I don't expect anyone to, but I'm just asking rhetorical questions and thinking through the process, because this challenge is a fucking nightmare. And I could very easily get killed by anything at any time. And if you'd like, you are more than welcome. You are more than welcome to actually, like, fully backseat. You just have to use the channel point redemption to do it. If you want to, like, give me a hint, or... We do have a way for chatters to do that, but it does unfortunately require you to use the channel point redemption for it, which is fine. So use the channel point redemption on it, and I will... Scroll down a little more, chat. You can see the give streamer a tip channel point redemption. The double. Okay, because... So, chat, the basic plan right now is we know that the Undead Merchant has Twinkling Titanite. We know that we can level this shit up all the way. It's cheap, and it's so affordable. You could win big in the prediction, and you could give me a backseat with the channel points that you win from the prediction. Yo, what's up, John? How's it going? I did watch back the VOD to just give me a little bit more of an idea of where everything is. I think Shiva has a Gargoyle Halberd. I think we do have 10 Titanite shards. We do have the ability to buy large shards somewhere. I actually took notes and have it available to me as well. Oh no, you should predict. You can do both. You can do both. You could win more and do more QQ Scream. I hate this enemy so much, dude.
We gotta win this!
We gotta win this! Dude, that bone, did you guys see that? That kind of scared the shit out of me a little bit. If I'm being honest, that kind of scared the shit out of me. I was like, what the fuck was that? Double QQ next time. Alright, we do need to be careful with the wind-up time here. Especially on Pinwheel. So an interesting thing, chat, with Ceaseless being replaced by Pinwheel, we can just start beating the shit out of him immediately. Because he will not aggro until we attack him. So we can go back and do that. I can't remember if he drops anything, though. I don't think he will. Send that back down because we're probably going to have to go back that way. Ended up taking most of the 90k. That's what happens voting, you know? Boy thick. Yeah, we're just kind of rocking with the base character right now, Dom. We started this run, what, an hour and a half ago? I mean, it was yesterday that we started it, but we've been playing this seed for an hour and a half. We have not looted anything. Yo, what's up, One Above All? You predict 10 bosses. You mean in general or today? I'm hoping for 26. Nice, you voted. I feel like boss is a pretty solid bet. If I were a betting man.
Why, you probably never even seen.
Yo, what's up, Bob? Hell yeah. Bob, thank you so much for the 50 months. Holy shit. It's a long ass time. Voted for the run continuing. That's also a pretty good prediction just because, you know, I'm going to be taking it easy and trying my best. We could get really unlucky with whatever boss is replacing Iron Golem, but it gives me nothing because at the end of the day, it is imaginary internet currency that means nothing to me. Havel's really out here going for the, I didn't think Havel would follow me this entire way, dude. Does it fill me with a sense of determination? I don't know if Havel can climb up here. Alright, let's heal. There is a dragon ass just chilling there. This direction is a lot more concerning than previously thought. Where the fuck did this tree come from? So the issue is Havel.
If anyone needs
Holy
me,
shit, Fairy.
I'll be in the angry doll.
Will I be running no hit? No. I will put no hit run on the same tier as me playing Roblox on stream, which is I cannot do it unless I am given $10,000 in one shot. So if the fine people at Roblox give me $10,000. How you doing, Fairy? Thank you so much for the 11 months. Holy shit. Okay, so So here's our predicament right now. Havel is, I don't want to kill Havel because he could potentially drop something. And if he drops something, then I could lose my weapon. I also really don't like that dragon ass. I don't know where Havel went. Really bad spot to be fighting these fucking worms. Good news is we do have Homeward Bones. Just do that. Just do that every time and it's fine. Fucking goddamn it. It's also really hard to tell which ones are alive and which ones aren't. He ain't pretty no more. I think the Mimic probably reset. Yeah, luckily we got some resistance, because that was certainly not ideal. I don't remember this way being this cursed, but I guess I had like a better weapon and Havel wasn't chasing me. Also, maybe I'm confusing it with the other run the other day. That's also a possibility. Humanities could also drop something right, but I don't have to pick it up. Havel, when he drops something, it is an automatic pickup. Oh. I remember now. I went through the bridge. So I clearly didn't watch the VOD close enough. But that's fine. Oh my god, dude. Okay, chat. We did it. He's also got some alluring skulls. I want to take like 5 of those. I'll take 2 humanity. It's really tempting to buy more of it, but we might have to come back this way for the gold tracer anyway. Fuck it, dude. What? Fighting these guys, not worth it. Yo, what's up, Randomsome? Hello, hello. Hope you're doing well. Trying to think of the best way to get back. I think we just have to go through the valley again. It's a little boring, but it gives everyone more time to lock in on their predictions. We're in it for a long time, not a good time. The reason I have to go the long way is because there's a dragon butt. There's a dragon butt on the way. Actually, well, we need to go in this direction anyway, but we can also use this blacksmith here to level up our hammer. No, the homeward bone is always going to be a homeward bone, luckily. That is, required, essentially. I'm very glad that that's the case, because... Alright, I think we're fully leveled up then, right? Maximum power. Scales with strength as well. It's not the best strength scaling, but... I think we just make our way into Sens, honestly. The hell is this? This is Dark Souls. This is Dark Souls Remastered. What's up, Eris Intoxicating Laugh? How are you doing? All right. I don't know if we've ever gotten to +5 with this in this challenge. Yeah, this is a randomizer. I'm doing an item randomizer and an enemy randomizer, and I'm doing it permadeath. I'm also doing use what you get and auto-equip. So anytime I pick up an item, you'll notice that most of the items that I could pick up have not been picked up. Because if I pick it up, I could get a really shitty weapon. And right now I have a really good weapon. We killed 7 bosses. One of the bosses that we killed was with this weapon. We just fully leveled it up, and now we're gonna make our way into Sen's Fortress and try and get through there. Yeah, this is what the Dark Souls community has lovingly called Dark Souls randomizer slop. Nice jump. Thank you. That jump is pretty good because it also allows us to not take fall damage, and I don't have a whole lot of humanity, and I don't really have a whole lot of Estus, and my Estus doesn't really... We haven't found any Firekeeper souls. Yeah, the armor is random, and I'm not just wearing it because I want to. The only way I can get rid of this armor is if I pick up another piece of armor somewhere else. So this is just our starting class. We started with this armor. Yeah, it's a really, really brutal challenge. Some folks have completed it so far, but I don't get to stream too often compared to a lot of other streamers who have been playing this. I can absolutely kill Pinwheel. The only thing is I don't feel like going back that way right now. We don't necessarily need to even... We don't even really need to fight Pinwheel right now, you know? We don't need to fight Ceaseless. Like, we're going to be going in that direction again eventually. We know he's there, so that's fine. The real question is, who's going to be at Iron Golem? That's the scary thing. I would very much like to get past Sen's Fortress. The deepest into one of these runs we were able to get was Sen's Fortress. All the bosses are random, yes, and luckily they're not repeating. I'm using the 5th Mat's newer enemy randomizers, so the bosses don't actually, like, repeat, which is nice. It's not like I have to fight 3 different Artoriuses. I've never made it to Anorlando. The furthest we've gotten was into Sen's Fortress. Oh, I forgot about these fuckers. And then the, the issue with Sen's Fortress was the first snake enemy that we found was replaced by one of the rock worms, so I couldn't get past him and I just got my fucking shit kicked in. He immediately did an attack that I didn't know how to, like, deal with, and really couldn't deal with it. And he knocked me back into a blade, and I fell all the way down and died. Imagine Artorias in the Capra Demon arena. That would suck. Okay, we already killed the mini-boss down here. Nice, I forgot about that. Yeah, more of a shuffler than a randomizer, but... What's up, Besley? If you want to be technical about it. Yeah, I should have done the pendulum jump, exactly. Let's see what Andre's got. Green blossoms are pretty tempting. I guess we can get more of these. We don't really need that many right now, but... And it's good to know that he does have Smo's Hammer and Grasscrest Shield. He doesn't have a hat, but I think one of the merchants does. DLC boss at Iron Golem for sure. It would not be ideal. But I mean, we have been extremely lucky so far this attempt, so... And like all of the hard bosses are still ahead of us, you know? Like I definitely prefer having the hard bosses like later on in the game, because doing it early is a little concerning. Alright, let's see. Does not look like we have any... The fuck is that? It sort of looked like a Hydra. But I don't think there's a... Maybe the Hydra's replacing the giant that throws. Baby welcome crew. This mod is called Dark Souls. I'm using 3 mods, technically. Dark Souls Item Randomizer, which was made by Hot Pocket Remix. It works for both Prepare to Die Edition and Dark Souls Remastered. I'm using the 5th Mats Enemy Randomizer. And then I'm also using, I forget the creator's name, I really should make note of it, but I'm using the Auto-Equip mod as well. Alright, well, we got a DLC enemy here. I think those guys were dropping dung pies, but I don't want to... Saw the arrow fly. Feels like it might be Bob right there. You think it's going to be Artorias? Yeah, what does everyone think? Yeah, so last time this enemy was replaced by a rock worm, so I literally couldn't get in this door without killing it. This music is good for Sens, yeah. I think this is also the music that I play for raids, right? That clam is none of my business. Up here gonna be Gwyn. Gwyn would not be the worst. Note to self. Check my fucking surroundings. We already killed Seath, I'm pretty sure. I think Seath was in the asylum. Seath would be pretty bad in this arena. I think I saw Salad have to fight Seath in the arena, and he could barely get around to break the crystal. All right, chat, do I remember the default way of, like, the vanilla way of doing this? I think it's to, like, run up here and... Because we're not going to be doing the speedrun quit out shit, unfortunately. As much as I'd like to. Yeah, Manus would not be ideal. No boss can fall off of this arena aside from Iron Golem. Yo, what's up, Duskflame? Hello, hello. Good to see you again. Thank you for the good luck. Yeah, the only boss that can fall off of this arena is the Iron Golem, because he's coded specifically to when you stagger him. Everything else, there's invisible enemy walls that cannot be. Let's just hold our horses. Almost run killer? Yeah. Black Knights are very scary. Taurus Demon can also fall off here. Potentially. How do you normally do this without taking damage? Alright, the Mimic has been replaced by an egg guy. Alright, we still have 2 humanity, which is good. Chad, I don't even know, is this even the way that I want to go? Might have to kill the worms. Chat, we got very lucky there. Item discovery when we're not looting. I don't think this is the way I want to go, right? How many hours do I have in this game, by the way, chat? Yeah, that way is death. We gotta go up the elevator again. I could be wrong. I should check my list here. Which way do we want to go in? Yeah, I kind of didn't have a choice there. I mean, you know, avoiding that guy would have been difficult. Okay. Just right here, okay. I've only, guys, to be fair, in my defense, I've only played this game for, like, probably 1,300 hours at this point. Probably more than that, honestly. Rookie numbers. I don't know if I'm undershooting it or overshooting it. I imagine I'm probably undershooting it. Oh, chat, we have another merchant here as well, which is really sick. It's very weird to go through this the intended way and very slowly. It's true, I haven't even broken 300 attempts, I think. There have been, like, this... So, full disclosure, this is not attempt number 259. There's a Drake there, that sucks. Baby skeleton, no! I do not want to get toxic by the baby skeleton. Do I usually free Logan in these? I do. I have never made it this far in one of these, John. This is the furthest I've ever been. Oh my god, this fucking worm. Normally in randomizer I do, but to unlock him as a merchant you need to have a certain amount of intelligence. It's like watching Rick and Morty. You need to have a certain amount of intelligence in order to be able to buy from... I think that's just a regular enemy because that usually respawns. We might be able to see what we're working with here. I think it's Quailag. And I'll be honest, gamers, I don't think Quailag is really all that good here. We will be doing a lot of damage to her. But the AoE shit is a little concerning. My god! I would call this guy a pervert, but I kind of am intruding, so... I don't think it's really fair to call him a pervert. He's got some large shards, but they're expensive. He's got a great axe, if we need it. He does have some good helmets. The prices, Jesus. Perfect. Yeah, pervert, complimentary. I was hoping he would maybe have some arrows that are like... I think we maybe buy some arrows. Although he's only selling bolts. Yeah, 14 fire arrows isn't really worth it. Yo, what's up, Chad Shuby? 7 is the PB, actually. I should probably update. I mean, it's pretty obvious that this is the PB if the PB before it was 6. And we are now on 7. I think it's Quailag, guys. Chat, that's not Quailag. That's not Quailag, chat. Update it when the run ends. Exactly. That's Gwyn. Gwyn is... Here's the thing about Gwyn. Gwyn is pretty resistant. He is pretty resistant to lightning. Now we can get Grass Crest Shield. And we can parry him. But what I think we might need to do, chat, we might need to pivot a little bit. What is this guy selling? Anything cheap and good? Imagine just using this. Stability 40. Eesh. We know we can get Grass Crest Shield. I could one-hand parry, but here's the thing, Fairy. That does not protect me from the fast attack. A shield is like almost necessary. But what we can do... We can get the Grass Crest Shield. We can also fight Pinwheel. We are 5 levels away from being able to use the Gold Tracer. Yeah, why not? Why not? It's crazy, too, because I do see that you believe the run can continue. So we do have the Grass Crest Shield right away. Well, let's use the parrying dagger, chat. I didn't even think it would work that way. Okay, he's got wooden arrows for 100. That's not too bad. Let me think. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna, we can still fight Pinwheel as well. It just kind of sucks because we always have to run through Valley, but upgrading a shield does help, but it's a little expensive for, I'm not as familiar with the upgrading path of a shield. Hate that fucking enemy, dude. Upgrading a shield does increase its stability. It does improve stability, I'm like almost certain. But I think, in my understanding of the Grass Crest shield, a lot of... This is coming kind of from Illusory Wall. He doesn't like the Grass Crest shield as much as he likes other shields because the stability, even at a full level... I think Grass Crest also takes Twinkling. And we want to save that for weapons. How much Twinkling do we even have? We only bought the 10. Okay, so here's another problem. Yo, what's up, Batsley? How's it going, buddy? So another problem that we have is we need to... We need to get... We need to get more Twinkling. Do we have any purple clumps? We do not. Okay. We are going to get poisoned again, but we have humanity to offset that. It's regular? Okay, well that changes things a little bit. It's also still a pretty hefty investment to upgrade a shield for stability. I think with our current build, especially if we get the gold tracer... If we get the gold tracer and fully level it up, then we're going to be in really good shape against Gwyn. I think we could squeak out a win here with this weapon versus Gwyn. But I don't want to leave anything to chance with, like, having to parry him and shit, you know what I mean? So what I'm going to do now is we're going to go... We're going to fight Pinwheel. It would be chance in the same way that fighting 4 kings the other day when they were at the, I think they were on the roof, and I got, like, really close to killing them. Chance in the same way that was, where my DPS just was slightly not enough. And, and because of that... The fight went on a little too long and I had 2 kings fighting me. I only had to kill both of them. Like, I could have done it in damage-wise, I could have done it in 3 kings. But just the spam of the AoE attacks made it so that I died. That's kind of how the Gwyn fight will go as well. Now, on the plus side, we have yet to find any Black Knight weapons. So there's a chance one of the merchants might be selling a Black Knight weapon. We have the stats to be able to use most of them. We just got to get ourselves to 25 decks. I also wonder what the giant blacksmith will be selling. We do have a vagrant down here, but I think it's one of the weaker ones. Hard to tell because I just did a shit ton of damage to it. All the enemies are always, like, falling almost onto Shiva. Feeling investigative today? Oh, I didn't know I was in the mud. Alright, we gotta avoid the Taurus demon. The dog in the wheel is not randomized. I think we confirmed that at one point. That's a good question, though. It would be funny. There's a Baronique Knight. I like how I have my tracker up, and I was like, wait, is my tracker not working? And I'm like, no. I just haven't gotten anything because I've barely done any looting. Have I done any looting? I don't think I have. It's insane to have 7 bosses down. Alright, I think we live here. I think we live even if the... But I am gonna heal. I guess I don't really need to heal until we get to dropping to where Pinwheel is. So the downside of Resistance is it's good against, like, Curse. Not as good. Not as good when you're waiting out Poison. Imagine if I had a Divine Blessing. I don't think the Ceaseless Fight drops anything. It is funny that this challenge basically turns Dark Souls into a walking simulator. Did anyone catch Illusory Walls stream the other day where he literally turned Dark Souls into a walking simulator? That seemed pretty interesting. I think we can wait this out and then pop the Humanity. Humanity is a little lower. Dark Stranding. Damn it. I mean, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to try and get rid of the fall damage there. I'm playing this game honorably. Silver Knights and Drakes living together, total pandemonium. It ain't right. It ain't right, I tell ya. Alright, chat, can we do it? Can we do it? Genuinely a scary fight. Genuinely a scary fight. Now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, I played this game. This guy's not that tough. Why would this be a scary fight? I have died to Pinwheel more times in this challenge than I would care to admit. Another 20k. Can we get to the Demon Fire Sage fight? Or that's gated by an orange fog wall, I'm pretty sure. So we can't really go in that direction. Yo, what's up, Kestrel? Can't really go in that direction. We can go and find the actual, what's in Pinwheel's actual arena. Let's see how many levels we can get. Getting a little closer, though. How many souls does Pinwheel give you? Ooh, chat. I forgot. We got some more souls right here. What's up, buddy? I did not mean to do that. What if he was just like, fuck you? Say no to me. Yes. Chat, we have a new mechanic unlocked. We can feed him shit. I mean, I guess it's not really that impressive right now, but... I mean, we got a free 5k with Quaylag's Fury Sword. Rip to Quaylag's Fury Sword. Any bosses left in Logic right now except Gwyn? There is, Pinwheel. Technically Capra. But with Capra, I would have to do a skip. That's, like, is a little out of... So I think we do have to go and fight Pinwheel. Goodbye, sword. Served us well. Now we haven't been to... I don't think we've even been to the graveyard yet at all. Doesn't look too bad. So one of the stats I would really, really like to level up is endurance. Alright, this is a bad combo. Is that a Dark Wraith? That is. We do have Alluring Skulls for the Dark Wraith, though. I just did not equip it. This one might not necessarily. Yeah, we already went back to Asylum. It was Bed of Chaos at the Asylum. Oh, we just one-shot them. Okay. Just do that every time. Yeah, so technically the only boss left in Logic is Gwyn and, like, Iron Golem. Whew, I'm glad that hit. What the fuck, man? Yeah, just Iron Golem. And Pinwheel. Pinwheel's not my favorite to have to go to, but... we need more souls, and this is the easiest way to get them. Easiest, quote-unquote. I mean, we could also maybe try and get to Vamos, but I don't trust that. Let me go ahead and snooze these ads as well. Snooze the ads. We got a Blighttown guy here. Luckily, our armor is pretty good. It both looks cool and... I always drop down here and I'm like, I don't need to. I can... Yeah, is this even random? Fucking skeletons everywhere. Skeletons and ghosts, dude. It's exactly what you're expecting in a catacomb. Hey, what's up, Greg? Slop is going okay. The run is still alive. Bam, bam. I don't remember how many souls Pinwheel gives you, but I feel like it's probably not a lot. Guys, remember when I was like a little worried that it was Qualag on the roof? If only. I hope that just dies. Okay. This enemy's also an asshole. Yeah, 8K's not a whole lot, huh? Imagine if I was meme rolling. Nice. Paladin Leroy. Luckily we don't have to fight him because we're not going in that direction. Alright, chat. We've made it to our next boss. Snoozing the ads yet again. Let's see who it is. This beautiful music in this extremely tense part. Does anyone know what the fuck that was? It looks like it's not good. Gargoyles. Nope. Well, I think we all kind of saw that coming. Here's the good news, chat. We know he's there. We know he's there. That just gates us from one other boss. So right now, not the end of the world. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and use the bathroom. I'm gonna drop my controller and almost kill my character, which would have been a funny way to lose a PB run, but I would not have been happy about it. We're gonna I'm gonna run and get some coffee. I'm gonna run the ads. And we're gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna try and think of the best course of action here. Because I don't want to just farm. But I would like to be able to use the gold tracer. So we gotta get creative. But let's go ahead and run the ads. We could also maybe start looting Or maybe, I don't know. I have an idea. I have an idea. We'll discuss it when I get back. I'll be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere. Yeah, that was pretty good timing. The ads just ended. Okay, chat, here's what we're gonna do. Hear me out. Might sound crazy, but here's what we're gonna do. Also, holy shit, Plank. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? I was getting some coffee. Let me see. I don't know. Let me see if I have my my bot open. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? Did you double digits incoming? Hell yeah. Let's see. Were you also doing slop? Yeah, I don't think my bot is on. Sorry about that, but I can do one of these. Oh yes. Hopefully your runs were going well if you were doing the slop. So what we have ahead of us, Gwyn is Iron Golem, not ideal. So I was like, why don't we go to Pinwheel? Maybe we can kill Pinwheel, get some souls. Pinwheel is Manus. Good news is we know that they're there. Ended on a 4-boss run, nice. Current run is excellent so far, fuck yeah. What weapon are you using? Most of the runs were horrible, that's how it goes. Here's what we're gonna do, chat. We're gonna make our way back to the Hellkite Bridge, and we're gonna kill the guy there. We're gonna kill the dragon. Yo, thank you for the 7 stream watch streak. Holy shit. I appreciate that. Same one. Oh, so you're using the blacksmith great hammer. So right now, here's my line of thinking. We can kill that enemy there, get him off the bridge. Yeah, pretty tough in Pinwheel's Arena. The main reason I didn't fight him right now, because we do have a +5. We did get this to +5. The main reason I didn't want to fight him, because of the old fat roll. If I was light rolling, I think I could do okay against Madness. +5 is really nice. What we're doing now, we have a different gambit ahead of us. We have access to the Gold Tracer. And we have access to Titanite. So we can get a +5 Gold Tracer. The only thing standing between us and that is 2 levels. We just need 2 more levels to be able to use that. We have access to a Grass Crest Shield. So in theory, I can take down Gwyn. All the pieces are there. We can take down Gwyn. This weapon's really good. We can use it to kill the mini-bosses. So everything is farmable. I've done very little farming because we got very lucky with the merchants. Reason I'm not farming is because I do want to use this weapon before I go full loot mode, because worst case scenario right now, we're pretty heavy. If we get like Havel's Great Shield or something, we might just be over encumbered. The Ass Crest Shield. I do love the Grass Crest Shield. Oh, you meant for free souls? Yes, but I would be very bored only farming. I see a pinwheel. I don't love that. I don't love that for me. I would rather kind of just like... We need to make our way to the Undead Merchant anyway. And I want to kill this... While we have a weapon that we know, I kind of want to kill something. So it's like, if we lose this weapon, it's not the end of the world right now. We also might have enough for another level up. Oh, baby. So we just need another 14k. Level 50 is pretty wild as well. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Plank. And we have, like, other options that I'm trying to not, like, immediately burn here. So I kind of just want to do, like, a mini-boss roundup while we got good weapons, you know? So I'll try and kill this one here. We'll try and kill the Titanite Demon. We'll try and free Dusk. Dusk also opens up a shop. Very unlikely that it'll be a good shop, but... So we gotta kill a bunch of mini-bosses. Did you start with the BK? We can also kill Havel finally, because he makes getting back to the merchant very difficult. She's got 5 souls of a great hero. But yeah, I want to kill Havel. Havel was giving me some grief earlier. Not super into that. This is exactly why I need to kill him. Brother, how can you follow me this far, dude? Holy shit. You haven't picked anything up yet? I started with Quelaag's Fury Sword on this run, and haven't picked up shit because of it. Alright, Havel fucked off. Ceaseless on Moonlight Bridge? That sucks. Can you hit him without activating the fight, I wonder. In that location. Oh, right, there's a fucking Silver Knight or some shit here, too. But yeah, my whole logic here is, like, say we lose the... Oh, it's a Halberd Knight. I don't think I have, yeah. I can just kill him, probably. Oh yeah, ranged weapon might be an option. It's funny, I never even think of that. So I think there's another shitty enemy behind him, which was like blasting me with something, which is the true concern there. Can I hit him from here? There's a guy on YouTube who aggroed a bunch of enemies just to make them gather in Firelink. Oh yeah, I forgot about you. Some dogs in there. Yeah, it depends on their return home radius or whatever. See, it's like... Man. I don't think I have anything I can throw, right? Slim pickings, but... I think we just heal up and... We might even be able to get behind him. I think that's a pinwheel. Not a headshot, dude. 5K. We're opening up shit for later. Look where the fucking item spawned. What a troll. Not that we were going to be picking it up, but... Alright, let's go kill Havel. This fucking Havel guy's been a thorn in my side all fucking game. Not anymore. How's everyone in chat doing today? How's your week going? I've been knocking out some projects at... Have L. Yeah, we're gonna give him this L. He will certainly take the L. I don't think there's any evidence of that, Frostwad. I don't think anyone's gonna believe you. No, I went downstairs and, like, the TV wasn't on. This dude's still here? Jesus. TV wasn't on. None of the lights were on. Frostwad wasn't at her computer in the office. I was, like, looking at her, I was like, hello? She jumped out and said, boo! And she did scare me. It's true. Dressed as Pinwheel. Yeah, it was true horror. Dude, he's fast. Dude, he hits way harder than I expected. Yeah, I do know that he leashes at the stairs at the bottom. No fucking way, dude. Well, guys, want to check the spoiler log? You saw my reaction in slow motion, like Ralph Wiggum. Yeah, chat. It was a team effort. It was a team effort between an NPC and a regular enemy, but it is a regular enemy that got me. So the problem is, that was fucking Chekhov's Vagrant, dude.
You lose.
The problem is, that Vagrant, I literally couldn't get up the ladder to kill it. Unless I punched it. Dude, I didn't know it could hit me from that far. That's fucking nuts. That is an insane
You were
way to
close.
Yeah, that was a good PB run. I think we could have probably killed Gwyn and made it to Anorlando, but... Chat, that is the new PB. 8 bosses. Pretty good. Definitely wanted more, but honestly, I'm not feeling bad about it. Like, that is a really shitty way to lose the run. Choose outcome. Who kills Carl? Who kills the run? It was teamwork, but it was technically a normal enemy because it was a Vagrant. So congrats to the channel point winners. We can run that back, maybe. Excited to see the Gold Tracer. Me too. See, the Gold Tracer's great, and that was a situation where we would have absolutely been able to utilize it. But it's just so fucking... It's so hard to get.
It is easy, sometimes it is hard. It's hard, too hard, too hard.
So chat, we're gonna run back the prediction. We'll do, we'll do 20 minutes on this one. Same thing. What's gonna kill me this next attempt? While y'all are doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and check the spoiler log, and we're gonna see what we lost. What we lost out on here. The Lord Vessel. Oh my god, that's a fucking bummer. Yo, what's up, Hamilton Halley? The Lord Vessel was in the ambush room in Dark Root Garden. I could have had it at any point. And it also had a homeward bone there, so fuck, man. Lord Vessel, where was Doll? Peculiar Doll was in Upper Blighttown, which sort of sucks. And it also came with the Armor of the Glorious, which kind of sucks. Where was Crest Key? Crest Key was the Undead Parish Black Knight drop, so we could have gotten that. What's another depths? Key to Depths. Key to Depths was in New Londo Ruins, just around the corner outside of the Basement Key. Let's see where Basement Key was. Duke's Archives in the room behind... Wait, that's Watchtower Basement Key. Painted World of Ariamis, circular... At the top of the broken circular path in the circular room. Well, chat, I don't think we could have asked for a better seed than that, honestly. But hey. The slop giveth and the slop taketh away. But the good news is we get to run it all back, chat. We get more slop. And we inch ever closer to that 300 milestone. But yeah, no, I'm feeling pretty good about that run. And again, like, I do feel like I am getting better at this, which is nice. So not the ending we wanted there, but we're also going to say this is run 261, I think, because I definitely didn't count the, I didn't update the attempts counter yesterday. Didn't realize the run ended? It did. It did quite tragically. You can feel the wind coming soon. I don't know. It genuinely just kind of feels like a casino. I'm not particularly lucky when it comes to those things. Because it's basically like, I have to get a good weapon early, and I have to get doable bosses early, and I, like, never get both of those things at once. Balatro? Hey, listen. Balatro, I feel pretty confident in getting Naninf. I've gotten Naninf more times in Balatro in, like, the past couple of months than... Getting Naninf is easy compared to this shit. Oh, it's fine, Greg. No, it's, you know, it's all part of it. I'm glad I got a PB. I'm glad I broke through and was able to get to Sens, and I'm glad that we can now do a little bit more interesting predictions than just, like, will I PB. Night Start is kind of tempting. Honestly, it's just been super fun streaming this and getting to hang out and talk, and... We got to 8 and died. We did, Zvanzig, we did. It was pretty funny. I thought it would be a cakewalk with, I mean, that's also good to know, like you were saying, Plank, like, leading him down to the door probably was the strat there. But man, oh man, imagine, chat. We're gonna get a better run than that somehow. I believe. And we get to start this one off with Suckin'. Give Petrus the old suck. That's... Yeah, hard to do the right thing at the right moment. Yeah, for sure. It's also, like, there's... That's something that's, like, really... I don't have a whole lot of experience with it because most of my runs die comically early. But it's, like, with that armor on, I was expecting I would be able to take a lot more damage than I could. I mean, the Vagrants always are... potentially one-shotting you, but... Well, 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 Chad, look who it is. So... Here's the interesting thing. This is great. This is very ideal. No, I would rather fight him here, where he's scaled down, and I actually have a fucking chance, especially because I have a shield. Rather do that than have to fight him as one of the Bell Guardians or as the Iron Golem. I'll take all of that I can get. I want to try something here. Alright, well that guy's stuck right now, but... Can you get him to stand up? I wanted to try to get him to stand up and then suck him. You have the best shield for Gwyn right now? Is this one good? I always get the Dragon Crest one, but I think this one... 58 stability, it's not great. It's pretty good. Do you know where some drops will be? I do not. I never know. The reason I knew in the last run was because a merchant was selling it. What's up, Thunder? So there's no way for me to know. It's not like the Ocarina of Time randomizer where you can put on hints or something. I think it would be kind of cool if that was the thing. I don't know if I would use it for this, but... No, this isn't Dragon Crest. This is the Cadus... Caduceus Kite Shield. Thank you. I appreciate the good luck. I feel like I used up all of my good luck for the year on that last run. Is he just outside now? Okay, no, he died. Can I suck Gwyn? That's the real question. I want to suck Gwyn.
May the luck of the Irish smile on you.
Kukacha! Yeah, get fucked, you loser. Thanks for killing my last run, technically. Motherfucker. Chat, we did it! Oh, I forgot how long his death animation is when you don't parry him. Hey, he dropped humanity. Wait, he always does. What am I thinking? Chat, we beat the game. We did it. Slop is dead. Yeah, very sick to have him out of the way for sure. It's like kind of an ideal situation. And we got reinforced club. That kind of kills my idea of looting, I think. Yeah, I beat the final boss, exactly. Slop can never die, it only grows stronger. You're not wrong. If I beat this, I could also just... I can always pivot to, I guess let's talk to Petrus before we get too invested in the Reinforced Club. I really like the Reinforced Club. Yeah, who lit the first flame? We won't know until we get to the very end. Large Titanite Shard and a pike. Okay, well, easy. That makes our decision for us. That's a huge pull. That's a real huge pull. Getting that shit early, we don't have to really worry about blacksmiths anymore. Friendship with Andre ended, now Petrus is my best friend. Holy shit, crest key right away, okay. Unbelievable. We got the best hat. Egg Vermifuge is actually a really good pickup because we can get rid of a helmet that way. Avalon, not ideal. Drip Souls. Looking pretty swag. This is no good. How about you loot everything this run? I'm kind of thinking about it. Kind of tempted to loot some shit. If I held on to the Reinforced Club, I would have not looted right away, but... You're a boomer and didn't know how to, and now it's too late. Do you have the VOD stay on your channel? Because you can go back to the VOD if it's on your channel and clip it there. What was the death? All right, well, rip to the good hood, the good hat. Didn't have it turned on. Ah, yeah. One of my favorite instances of that was, I guess it's slightly different, but my buddy Curtis did a speed run of Final Fantasy V, and he uploaded it to the leaderboard, but he didn't realize he had to highlight it and that the VOD would eventually disappear. So just one of his runs is just lost to time, unfortunately. Don't be gravity! What's everyone betting, by the way? Still time to bet. Holy shit, there's a fucking bone wheel here, dude. Oh yeah, Hamilton Howley, by the way, Plank is also a bassist who was playing in the Philly scene when Howlish was around. Alright, we got a Cestus, so at least we can do some damage now. Shot in the dark mini-boss? I don't think that's really a shot in the dark. At the beginning of a run like this, it could literally be anything. Who runs this place? Oy. Oh yeah, we're not. Shot in the dark would be Invader. Not. You've seen my fights with Mildred. Are you kidding me? It's kind of like standard operating procedure at this point for me to be in human form. We just randomly selected the run continues. Hell yeah. Something, something, stay positive. Hey. I mean, that's also not a bad bet because I don't have too much time to, like, stream tonight. And we're not, like, necessarily just trying to go for a PB, you know? Okay, so we can do the Soul of a Hero and then get a free Soul of a Proud Knight, but... We could also save that for later, maybe, and keep looting. What's up, Reevie? Well met. What's new with you? Necromancy may be legal in Cyrodiil, but few will openly admit to practicing it now that the Mages Guild has banned it. Goodbye. I think one of my alerts is the, Have you guys seen the Hope Core memes? Also, hello, Verge. A high resist item to prevent a status effect by making your bar longer. Interesting, Verge. I don't think I realized that. Oh, wait, no, I think I see what you're saying. I think I just didn't understand. Oi! But yeah, if I pick up a weapon that I immediately start getting some bars... Yo, I got bars, dude. If I immediately do that, it's because it exactly what Verge said. It's like... Hey, look, it's the... Did we just replace our shield with the shield that we have? Alright, we got Gwyn's pants. We kicked his ass and we stole his pants. I think it was still there. I don't think we got anything else, right? I don't think we got anything else in that hand. I had toggled it to cancel an animation. Yeah, I don't think anything else was in there. That's funny. But yeah, they didn't want you to be able to, like, immediately increase to stave off, like, the build-up that you already have. So, like, if you get, like, a gargoyle, like, shield or something, it'll show a bunch of this shit. Ooh, baby! 10 humanity off the bat is really good. Giant in the Shadows looking kind of epic. I'm hoping this is a mini-boss that we can, just kill. I don't love the stone helmet as an option right now. Giant in the Shadow look kind of epic. Oh, fuck yes, dude. This is awesome. This is, like, ideal. We can pretty much loot this whole area. And we should be okay. Little bit concerning, but mini-boss betters are like, holy shit. Let's fucking go. We got a usable weapon as well, but
wonderful.
I don't really like this one, so... Dude, it is the era of the covetous gold serpent ring. We got some toxic protection now as well. Well, this is shitty. Will he be aggro? He could just, like, sweep my ass off the... Okay. Scarier than it looked. Genuinely, that was scarier than it looked. Dark Moon Seance Ring. Doesn't really open up a check. Another Vagrant. You know how I feel about those guys. We do have a shield, though, so it's a lot less scary. Is that a DLC dog? I think it's a DLC dog. The DLC theory. What does this do? Okay, that's just a long attack. It's not worth it. Here's why Vagrants suck, chat. Check this shit out. That's the thing that killed me last time. Well, it fully missed, but... literally does nothing. If you have a shield, it does nothing. If you don't have a shield, you're fucked. Why do they never give me humanity, dude? Oh, there's a rat here? That could have been bad. Yeah, Plank. That, you just block. If you have any shield, even if it's like... I mean, maybe the cracked one wouldn't be great for it, but it's like... if you're blocking at all with, like, a shield that has a decent amount of stability, it, like, does no damage. We're looking pretty cool, but we are getting pretty heavy. Yeah, I might save a death or two. I mean, it's also a situation where it's, like, not entirely likely that you're going to have a shield, you know? Residence key. That opens up another merchant. I like how my title still says the run continues. It's the old clickbait to get people in, you know? The run continues, 15-minute runtime. Something seems different. Nah, everything's good. Something seems different. We don't have the, we don't have the wolf ring. That must be what you're thinking. Yeah, the run is always continuing, to be fair. I would like to get the dexterity up as well. Did you just get back from walking the pup? Dude, I'm sick of these guys. Unfortunate. Not able to use this. It's the downside of looting. I would like to get this guy to fall. Only gotta do it one more time tonight? Hell yeah. Ironic getting the Black Knight Halberd here. True. Monkey's Paw wish activated from like fucking 5 years ago when I was running a route with this. Boy, I wish I would get the Black Knight Halberd here. Yo, nice, a fenced-in yard. Let the dog run around. I wonder how much damage that'll do. I mean, the cooldown is crazy. Where is he? I don't think you can do a jump attack with it, right? Yo, dickhead. This is so dumb. We're not gonna let this dude kill us 2 runs in a row. Trying to see if this item is going to be worth getting. There's a Dark Wraith there. If he doesn't see me, though. It's a stealth mission, chat. And if we get over encumbered, it's no big thing. Alright, so far the loot has not been perfect. Colonel. Ugh. Sort of. In a manner of speaking, Havel ended the run. Havel chased me onto the bridge, and then a vagrant fucking shotgunned my ass from the tower, and it somehow had tracking and hit me. So it was technically a vagrant / normal enemy that killed the run, but it was because Havel chased my ass. It's a cool looking build, but the downside of looting early. We actually might be able to kill this guy with... Can I not backstab with this shit either? Some shards and chunks, and we have the weapon smith box, which is pretty sick. Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but this dark wraith is on my ass. Hui. Imagine if we got Soul of Manus again and we could get the levels for 18 dex is pretty wild. Unfortunate. So that's not too bad. There's also a rat here. Will the rat run away or will he come after me? Channeler. Yeah, 18 dex is the usual. I just always forget. When I'm like leveling up in the speedrun, I don't even think of the levels. I'm just in like muscle memory mode. Well, that's also unfortunate. Shot in the dark mini boss, guys. I think people have had success running past this. And that's why we always kill him. That's why we always kill him, chat. That's why we always kill him. Not even close. I was never worried once. Andre. Dark Silver Tracer. Even better for Gwyn. Unfortunately, also takes 25 dex. Composite bow. Alright, well, looting. Looting was not great. Did we get the item in Valley of the Drakes behind the guy? I think we did. I don't know if you can dupe those ones. That was too early. Too late. Jesus. I'm fucking bad at this. The crystal breaking is so in sync with the song. I don't think Andre had anything else, but let's check. He didn't have any arrows, did he? I mean, pivoting to a bow and arrow would be fucking insane. That's just crazy enough to work. We know it's an option. We know it's an option, chat. It's a fucking stupid option. Wait a second, chat. Insane. Don't you fucking do it. I don't know why I'm two-handing and blocking with this. Chat, this could be fucking insane. We also have a soul of a hero that we can get. Barricade knows the strat. I cannot fucking believe this. Could not have scripted something better, dude. Holy shit, dude. Unfucking believable. Okay. Well, that's insane. Fun fact, he did, in fact, script the seed. Couldn't have scripted it any better, says guy who wrote the script. And we have a Dark Silver Tracer. Not as good, especially because we already got Gwyn out of the way, but... Chat, you know the other fucking insane thing here? The other insane thing about this is we have the weaponsmith box. So if we find Twinkling, remember to watch out for gravity. You're not wrong. If we can find Twinkling, then we are in insane shape. God, dude, honestly, the Black Knight Halberd is just the best fucking weapon. Slight downside, we do have to get past that giant again, and we can kill him, but killing him could result in us losing this. But I don't think there's any other way for us to get to Seath without almost dying. And there's also this fucking asshole. Out of all of the times I've done this, chat, I have not once... I have only one time gotten an early Lord Vessel. Okay, we did get that. Nice. Hoi. Oh, I'm so glad that that didn't fucking one-shot me. I'm so glad that was an Asylum Torch Hollow and not a Painted World Torch Hollow. Yeah, so this, this giant is a little concerning. I like how I took notes on that last run and everything, and it does not matter. Yeah, it's not a stabby halberd. This is my favorite weapon in the game, especially because, like, that's what I learned speedrunning on, but... You've never seen me get the Wolf Ring in Slop? I did have it at one point in Slop, if I remember correctly. Okay, we can just run past this guy. Don't fall, please. I think we see what Taurus Demon is, because that could unlock the way to, well, we have 3k souls right now, so let's kill Seath. Let's go to Andre. Let's just take our time here. Try and maximize the survivability instead of just optimizing. But yeah, I think Black Knight Halberd, one day I am going to get a Black Knight Halberd tattoo. I don't have any Dark Souls tattoos. Isn't that fucked up, chat? I have Zelda tattoos. I also want to get "You Died" tattooed on my legs. Just above the knees. Chat. Normally, this is a very long fight against Seath. I feel like it's not going to be that long. This is like the perfect moveset for it. Should have killed me when you had the chance, Seath. Alright, it'll still take a while, so I am going to run the ads. You won't miss much. Be right back, guys. I appreciate you watching through the ads. I was like, this shit ain't going to take long. It's not going to take as long, for sure. But this guy's got a ton of HP. A Black Knight Halberd butter knife would be very fun. I love how we have like the ideal build for Gwyn right now, and we don't have to fight Gwyn. We already got Gwyn out of the way. I don't know if Frostwad is still in chat, but I'm wondering if she's cooking something, because it smells pretty good. If not, it does kind of smell like toast, so maybe I should be a little concerned about that. Need to cook. $5K for free is pretty good. You want to be lazy? I feel you. You need to cook and not spend money? Yeah. I'm in the same ballpark, but my god. Yeah, maybe it's Fish cooking. Fish would be such a menace if he could cook. He would be cooking everything. Ooh, popcorn shrimp. Hell yeah. Did you hear me talking, Frostbite? I was wondering if you were cooking something because I said it smelled good. But it also smelled a little bit like something toasting. I would like that. Yeah, chat. One of the biggest boons to my life has been that Frostwad got an air fryer from her job. As like a company gift. What's that? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. How do we overshoot that? Alright, I gotta be careful of my endurance as well. My stamina's not great. Carl can have some shrimp when he PBs, true. I just pointed directly at chat. Enjoy, chat. One's for you. Oh yeah, get some spicy mayo on there. It looks great. Alright, I was gonna maybe try and check the roof, but I feel like that's a bad idea, given everything that just happened there. We can make our way to Butterfly and just see what's on the bridge. We're not gonna fight it right now, because that seems like a good way to lose the Black Knight Halberd. But we can kill some enemies here, and we can make our way to Taurus Demon. We'll do Taurus Demon, we'll check the merchant there, and then we'll check Sif as well. God, this weapon's so good. I would like some Titanite. I would like some Twinkling. Yeah, this is really good. Trying to not crunch directly into the mic, but it seems like it was picking up some of the crunch. I apologize, chat. ASMR. If Undead Merchant has... If he has Twinkling Titanite, that's going to be insane. Alright, Greg, thanks for hanging out. Hope you sleep well. I hope you have a good rest of your night. I guess we don't need to go this whole direction. Just went here to see what I can see up there. Right, I can't see it, so it's either a little guy or 4 kings. Either way, none of my business right now. God. Frostwab was just showing Krobus some shrimp, and she looked so cute. Did she eat it? Krobus doesn't really like human food. She's like the opposite of fish. Fish goes feral for like any food that we have. Krobus could give a fuck. She's a particular little lady. Oh, we didn't kindle yet. Alright, we're gonna have to walk back to Andre after Taurus Demon. I was gonna level up, but I got distracted. You got invited to a Carvin copy, so you're gonna do beer instead of food? Hell yeah. See if they'll put... Are there TVs there? I can't remember. See if they'll put me on. Be like, it's fine, he knows the owner. He went to high school with the owner, it's fine, put him on. Alright, surely Taurus Demon will be something that won't be too concerning. Chad, I think I hear Hydra. I hear Hydra, so we just gotta bail. Alright, that makes getting to Undead Merchant a lot harder as well. We can go to the bridge and beat the Hydra, but it's really difficult to do from, like, this. From this location. Let's just go to Sif. The new pipeline will be Sif. Shit. Ah, dude, stored roll. I got too cocky there. I didn't wait for an opening. Alright, he's just walking at me menacingly. Yeah, we have to go to the bridge to fight the Hydra there. We might even be able to kill the Hydra from underneath the bridge, but just getting there is going to be shitty. But not my problem right now, luckily. Alright, we got a Vagrant here. Dude, do something! This fucking game. That Vagrant spawn is so annoying. Shrimp! God damn, the shrimp is good. I don't know how I lived without an air fryer in the past. You're so hungry you're going to die? You should not die. Instead, you should eat something. Something tasty. But it was so worth it. So worth it to sit on the couch instead. I hear you. I do love sitting on the couch. I'm excited to sit on the couch after stream and watch some Evangelion. Alright, we got a Vagrant here. Yeah, check it out. We got a shield, no damage. I don't know about that attack. That attack might fuck up a shield. I need to get my my Stream Deck set up on the new computer. Get in the robot, everyone. I think these give a decent amount of souls, so I'm here for that. Turning 2 swings into a... You think you'd make a good Ava? Like the robot? Or do you mean an Ava pilot? I got some pretty rockin' depression, so I feel like I would be a pretty good Ava pilot. You'd be the robot? I could see it. I agree. Covenant established, walk away so we don't get the ring. What's up, Shiva? Your body could move like that. We just watched the episode where, Shinji and Asuka have to play DDR to get good at fighting an angel. It's wild how, like, the first half of that show is, like, silly, haha, cute stuff going on. And then it just becomes, like, one of the most depressing shows of all time. Right? I don't really think I need to kill this guy. I mean, I guess I should. Free 1200, I'll take it. We need levels, you know? What's our vitality at? 18 vit. Not ideal. Who do we think this is going to be, chat? Could literally be anyone. It's not wrong. Who is it? Sanctuary Guardian? One, two. ideal. One, two, three, four. One, two. I dodged, Miyazaki. One, two, three, four. Where the fuck did he go? Jesus. Damn, Chad, I got a little greedy there. Ain't that just the way? But hey, put up a solid fight. Alrighty. Well, fitting music for today's stream, but hey, it was a good one. We got a PB. We did get a PB. I was expecting him to only do 2 attacks there, and I was trying to stagger him. Probably should have played that a little better, but the BKH will return in a future run. Let's check where the Lord Vessel was in this one. What did we have ahead of us if we didn't die? I need to find a way to check the spoiler log for bosses as well. Where was the Lord Vessel? Chat, do you want to know where the Lord Vessel was in this seed? Let me see if I got this correct here. Let me read it exactly. The Lord Vessel was in Ash Lake on the other side of the Great Hollow Tree from the first bonfire. So I think that might be the furthest check away. I think that might be the furthest check away. I'm checking the difficulty right here, and it says fair. The difficulty says fair, and you know what? Maybe Hot Pocket's right. Maybe that is fair. Where was Wolfring? Oh, I already closed the spoiler log. I'm sorry. I'll start checking that as well. But let's find someone to raid. Fun stream. BKH was promising, but I was like, I don't feel like running away from Sanctuary Guardian right now. I know who we're going to throw it over to, chat. We're going to throw it over to Peace. I think she is still going strong. Going to raid piece by piece. Who is playing some Elden Ring for the first time. Do not give her any hints. No backseating. But the Gamba points. That's right. Let's, thank you, Verge, for reminding me. Prediction, choose outcome. The winner of the bet this time was that a boss killed the run. GG, Verge, and other channel point winners. I will catch you guys next time. Yo, hell yeah, Darmok. Darmok and Verge, fuck yeah. Alright, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Well, I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow. Got therapy and seeing Evangelion in the theaters, which seems like a counterintuitive combo, but go see what's up to